It's 2 days out from the race, and I wanted to take a few minutes and answer some viewers' questions and just do a little question and answer period. Like I said in the last episode, you all have been very supportive, so I wanted to make sure that I took the time to answer any questions that you may have. So here we go. For me, I've always wanted to be able to compete in something. Always wanted to be able to compete in something, and I always wanted to have a bicycle. I always wanted to have a bicycle, even as a little kid. You can go in Walmart. Anybody can go in Walmart and pick out a bicycle, and for me, that's just not possible. And so, having a bicycle was something number one I always wanted, but also I wanted to compete. And so when I bought the bicycle, I was just kind of sitting around, kind of thinking about all the cool things that I'd be able to do with it, and it just hit me like, hey, you could enter a race with it. And then I immediately thought about the turkey trot, and I said, you know what, I've got a year to train. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I can already tell you, this is not going to be my first and only race. I can already tell you that now. Even if I come in dead last, and even if it takes me 3 hours to cross the finish line, I have so enjoyed the process and the preparation of preparing for this thing. And I think I'm going to enjoy that more than the actual race itself. So this is not the first and only. This is the first of many to come. You know, I don't know. I'm not putting a limit on things. Like I never expected that I would be able to go surfing. I never expected that I would be able to go boxing, and I never thought that I would have a bicycle. So, if another sport comes available, then absolutely, if I'm interested in it, then I'll try it out for sure. But these are the three sports that to me are kind of intertwined, and so these are the three that I'm going to stick with right now, especially the cycling, like I said before, just because I can compete. So, you know, it all kind of just depends. I'm just kind of going with it right now. But yeah, if there's any other sports I can get into, absolutely I'll do it. Yes, absolutely more cardio. I think cardio for me, cardio and strength are the two keys to me doing well in this race. I had to format my workouts basically. The boxing and the weightlifting to focus more on cardio, because the first time I took the bike out, I could barely even do a mile at all without, getting short winded. And I don't have the breathing down exactly still, but I'm doing a whole lot better. I can hold my own a whole lot better now than I could when I first started. So yes, cardio is key. And I've, just been, basically having to relearn, how to breathe, because in fighting and in boxing, you go shh or you go s, and in cycling, it's in through your nose and out your mouth. That's what you do the entire time. So it's not the entire time. It's so it's a lot, it's a whole lot different. It's and I have to remember sometimes, hey, you're not in boxing, you're cycling right now, so you need to breathe differently. Like I said before, cardio and strength are the two things. Most of my workouts to prepare for this were just hitting mitts, hitting pads, a lot of resistance training, a lot of weightlifting. So like lat pull downs, just 5 pound weights, lifting them up and down, lat pull downs, let's see, bicep curls, tricep curls, those types of exercises, just to build myself up. And then I actually had a tabletop bicycle also. It's one that you just it, you put it on the table, and you can do it, and it's like a recumbent bike, and it that helps with cardio and also strength. So really, strength training, resistance training, and cardio were the three main exercises that I would do to prepare for this race. Yes, oh my goodness, my diet had to completely change for this race. I pretty much had to cut out sweets and sodas and things like that, and go like all protein, the good fats, things like that. This last month I cut out sweets and sodas. So I haven't had anything sweet or any soda in a month. So I cannot wait for Thanksgiving dinner because I'm just gonna go crazy, and eat as much sweets as I want. Um, and let's see, what else did I have to do? So this week, leading up to the race, I've been carb loading also. So I've just been doing nothing but Gatorade and water. And then leading up to this, before this, I just did water also. So lots of carb loading. Proteins, like I would only eat like fish and chicken, and then vegetables and fruits and things like that. So, and once in a while I'd have pizza or something like that, but definitely a month leading up to this thing, this last month, like I've really had to eat clean. And that's the biggest thing with this race, is eating clean, because you have to take care of your body. If you don't take care of your body, you're not going to perform. And I don't see how people um, eat some of the things that they eat, and then they wonder why, like, they didn't perform well. Well, if you stop treating your body like an amusement park and you actually take care of it, you might perform better. You guys are gonna laugh at this one. I don't really have like any affirmations and things that I say or do before I go to bed, but I I listen to a lot of music. Music is one thing that will get me pumped up. Music is the one thing that gets me woken up in the morning. So, one of the songs I've been listening to here a lot, and it's kind of become like my anthem, I guess, so to speak, is the song by Imagine Dragons called Thunder. If you haven't heard that one, yeah, to me, it's an awesome song. Some of you may think it's stupid, but I really like that song. There's a line in there that says, "I was lightning before the thunder," and so that's kind of become my little affirmation, so to speak. Is that I'm just keeping that in my head, like people don't know what's coming with me, so that's just something that I've kind of been using, and also. I'm really gonna get flack over this one. Also, another song that I've been listening to is Beyonce's "Run the World." I know, but it gets me up, it gets me moving, and it gets me pumped and motivated. So those two songs have become kind of my anthems and songs that I've been, using throughout, just to kind of keep me focused and keep me level headed.